So the strangest thing that I ever saw as a PT, and I've seen a lot of really strange things, but this one freaked me out for personal reasons. I was working in the hospital and one of my colleagues asked to help transfer one of their patients, and I didn't know who it was or what was going on with them. And this person needed a lot of help to sit up. And when we got the patient sitting, her head was down and we had to physically lift her head up, and it was one of my former teachers from when I was a kid. And she actually remembered who I was, so that was very strange.
So the strangest thing that's ever happened to me as a PT, I was working on a patient. We were on the ground, foam rolling, and then we got off the foam roller. And I started working along the side of his leg, what we call like the IT band or the lateral quad. And some little things started crawling up the leg. And I could kind of see because there was a white seam on his pant leg. And I didn't really know what to do because, you know, sometimes you can get bed bugs or things like that and people don't know them. So I kind of panicked, but not panicked. And then later on, talked to the patient. I just said, I just want to make sure, you know, that everything is going on okay medically otherwise. And I said, I kind of noticed some things along the pant leg. I just want to make sure that you're aware of it. He was not offended at all, but it was definitely a really odd conversation to have and also kind of an odd thing to see on a patient.
So my strangest story as a physical therapist, actually I was a student when it happened. I had this patient who'd undergone a facial injury when a shotgun exploded and shot his face off on one side. Anyway, they were reconstructing his face. This was about 6 weeks after the accident, so I was with him in rehab, and they had to put a prosthetic eyeball in to keep the shape of his eye so it wouldn't close up prior to when they were going to put the facial implant in. And I am apparently afraid of touching eyeballs. So every time we would stand up, he was a really big guy. So every time we would stand up, he would strain, but his eyeball would pop out and then it would like roll down the floor. So I would have to put his eyeball back in. And so eventually I got used to it, but then I got smart and made him start doing it as part of his activities of daily living. So I still don't like eyeballs.